love. The world.
Sinia, check me out.
Yes, right.
Mad.
Mad.
Mad. Listen, let me tell you something.
Let's go.
Everybody cool. Nice one. We there for Coachella. Everything make nice. So make you go check my music out. Make you add the niceness on top of the niceness. You get me? So check me out. My name is Sinia. I just put out a song called Jolie. And it's mad. Listen. Look how I have my sweat because it be mad.
Yeah,
I'm hot.
Straight.
I'm hot.
Straight.
Yeah, the return. We found God in Africa, baby. All the way to get return. Yes, baby. Yes. Yes. I gotta put it on that
Ghana was lit in December, and well, the greater part of this is 7th of January, so early January as well. It's been great here in our country with the year of return. Lots of activities. People are taking advantage also of the year of return. It's been an incredible festivities. Now we want to relive some of the moment. You saw highlights of Afrochella. It was amazing. People are also talking about Afro Nation as well. There was many festivities. There was also a Polo Beach Club private party at the Labadi Beach Hotel. Lots of things, but the Christmas really, people say, was in Tadi with Kofi Kinata's concert, and then also now the official Christmas in Takoradi. So joining me to have a conversation is Edward Blagoji. He's a blogger. He's got blagoji.com, and we need you to be part of it as well. So listen, which of the activities did you take part in? What was your highlight? Send me a WhatsApp message with the WhatsApp number that we'll put on the screen in a little bit. But Edward, good morning. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Which of the shows, where were you?
I think I was on, okay, first of all, I went for a Rapaholic concert.
Okay.
I was a little bit...
Still at the conference center?
Still, no, at the Grand Arena, not at the conference center.
Okay.
So I was also at the, a little bit of Dirty Wave, Afrochella, and 2 days Afro Nation, and also because there was this huge traffic when going to the main grounds of the event at Laboma. So I wasn't able to make it on the 3rd day and then on the final day, which was also on a Monday. Okay. So I went for the 2 days, which was Friday and Saturday. Yeah. And also I did a little bit of Fuse ODG's concert, and also I think Stoneboy also had his BIM concert as well, in Tamale as well. So as for that one, I monitored via social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which of the events did it for you?
I think this last year has really been a good year for our artists here in the industry, and also for event organizers. I can't say I'll pick this particular event.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I think it really did well for last year, because there were so many activities last year, and since we also had our year of return as well, so I mean, a lot of people came into the country and really projected the country as well. So I feel this last year has been great, and we hope to see same for this year's too as well. This year's event.
Is this like the first time we've had many events happening pretty much at the same time, people having a lot of fun?
Yeah, I think so, because you could see, for instance, there were so many events lined up for this year. So sometimes it makes you as an event person to get exhausted sometimes because you have to go for this and go for that and you don't have enough rest.
Which of them do you cover? Because it looks like everybody's talking about all the events.
I think for Sarkodie's Rapaholic was, I mean, the most talked about because it fall on the Christmas day, which is 25th December. So with that one, I think people really wanted to see performances and also love to see which artists were built to perform on that particular day. So I think Sarkodie did really well with his Rapaholic concert, the Unstoppable edition.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about Dirty Rave because that's also people say this kind of gave the Spintex Road a whole new look. Young people were able to chill out. Mr. Easy. There was also Rick Ross
in Ghana.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
So with Dirty Rave, I think the whole thing that got the attention was the setup, the stage setup, and then the design, and also the sound quality, and also, I mean, people were really yearning for Dirty Rave because it was even before the event was not yet to be started. People really patronized the tickets earlier, and which really made patrons really had fun that very day because they realized that it was a new kind of thing from Mr. Easy, putting up a new setup and a set design to have a lot of artists to be built there to entertain patrons. So I think in a nutshell, it really went well for Mr. Easy and his team.
I know about Kofi Kinata.
And
his concert in Takoradi.
Yeah, made it hard. I also monitored via social media, and I realized that it was also a packed event with, I mean, huge stage compared, if not similar to Afro Nation's stage. I think it was really huge, and the crowd really got entertained too as well. And I think this year's event has seen our artists, many artists, having their own concerts to, I mean, through their fan base in the country.
But let's stay in Takoradi because that's the like the official Christmas venue with the Masquerade Festival, the Takoradi Masquerade Festival. People describe it as awesome. How much of that did you blog about?
I think with the Masquerade Festival, I think in this country, I think it's something that it has been there since, but I think this year has been, I mean, it has been really publicized and talked about, and people are really surprised to see how it was repackaged and rebranded and making it look like it's something that people want to even come on board to come and have fun with it, to have that masquerade dress put on and, I mean, have the masquerade dance and the tardy there. I think it was really, really interesting. But if this is, I think most of, in some past regions, if these are some of the things, if they have these, I mean, entertaining program that they think that it's really catch the eyes of the people, I think they can also rebrand DS and also make it, I mean, known, like talk of the Charlotte Festival and other programs or other festivity as well.
Yeah. Now let's come back to La Boma. Why do you think people are talking about Afro Nation so much?
So with Afro Nation, I think it's more or less like patrons. We had so many diasporas in this country, and
obviously because of the year of return.
Yes, and people bought their tickets earlier. The tickets came out around somewhere. Okay, so I had the opportunity to do some promotion stuff for Afro Nation somewhere June, July.
Okay.
So last year, June, July, the tickets were out selling via online, and people, I mean, many people bought the tickets online until when the event day came up, where they had their court injunction and so many issues with.
Was that thing real, or was it part of the hype?
Well, I think it was something real, and they had to find ways and means to solve such problem before they will not find themselves wanting when it comes to the D-Day of the event. So they did very well with in terms of how to make sure they bring the situation down so that at the end of the day they'll have a successful show with regards to the Afro Nation. Yeah, so I think with them, I think the whole stage set up for the one, which had composers and also had Benna Boy on Friday, and also had Stoneboy performing magically on stage with his live band team, Beam Band. Yeah, so I think it really went well for them. Yeah.
So what do people? Is it the fact that we kind of changed also even the venue, which is La Boma? Because I heard that people who if you knew La Boma and you went to Afro Nation, it was like a whole different world.
It was a whole different thing altogether, because you realize the setup, and even before you enter into the main place, the La Boma beach itself, you had people, vendors, and also people displaying their artworks, and some people displaying their talents. And also before you come there, the event even starts as early as 12 in the afternoon, right up to the following day. So I think it was really, a place that people would really want to even go. And then this year, people are really yearning to even come for this year's Afro Nation here in Ghana as well.
Okay, so let's read some of the messages that have come through on WhatsApp. Tadi was lit from Nana Kwame in Takrade. This one says, I'm Fred from Bokrom Kumasi. Shatawale did well during Kofi Kinata's show. People were surprised that a lot of people went to perform. There were lots of performers. This one says, Kofi Kinata's made in Tadi coupled with Stoneboy's BIM concert. A very happy and prosperous new year to the multimedia group from Esirifi Efa. One plug in Akosombo. Thanks for the message. This one says, my name is Albert Ofori. The most Christmas program I enjoyed was the Takrade with the brass band and Kofi Kinata performance. This one says 2019 was an amazing year. It's rather unfortunate that I couldn't attend any of the programs because I had to go back to Tamale. Gabby in Tamale says so. This one says, I really enjoyed last year. It was one of the best years in terms of entertainment. Ghana was trending all over the world due to the year of return. My favorite events in December were Afrochella, Dirty Rave, Afro Nation, Rapaholics, Samini Fests. Was there Samini Fest?
Yeah, there was Samini
Was
Fest.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed.
Dansuman, yeah.
BIM concert, Made in Tadi concert, thanks. So that's it from Kumasi. How did you get to enjoy all this? I mean, you're in Kumasi, you're talking about Takrade, you're talking about events in Ghana as well. Good for you. We had lots of things happening. This one's Sufi Awene Musa Shatta. Ola, what did Shatawale do?
I think with the fans in Takrade, they were surprised to see him on stage in Tadi when Kofi Kinata came. Brought him all the way from Accra to Takrade. So it was really a surprise for, most of the people there to see Shatawale. If I stand to be corrected, to me, I think this is the first time, I don't know, even though Shatawale might be there before, but this is the first time Shatawale is was in Tadi to perform to this huge crowd over there, and he really entertained patrons gathered there, yes.
And then the, Stoneboy taking a huge risk and going to Tamale.
Yeah.
That was big.
Yeah, that was really big. And that particular day, they had Kofi Kinata's concerts. They had, I think they had, the following day was for Samini Fest at Dansuman, and that same day was Stoneboy's concert, Ashaman Beam concert in Tamale, which people were talking about to be the biggest risks that he took upon himself.
Is it just me, or I didn't hear the conversations about Samini Fest before it happened?
It really, Samini Fest had a lot of activities when it comes to Samini Fest. The cleanup exercise, the pep talk with students in schools, and so many other activities. So people really yearned for this concert, and Dansuman High Street was really packed that very day when the events took place.
So this was on the streets?
Yeah, on the streets of Dansuman. So he christened this year's Samini Fest as the year of return. So because he had the first Samini Fest at Trade Fair and then this time around he brought it back to Dansoman. So I mean, people were really yearning for.
So the return of Samini in Dansoman.
Yes.
Okay.
So people were even complaining that okay, so it's been a long time since he brought the Samini Fest over there in Dansoman. So he decided to bring it over there to Dansoman. Yeah.
Finally, let's talk about Manifestivities.
Manifestivity, the Burna Boy factor was the.
Did Burna Boy take over the show?
Yeah. No,
was it the Burna Boy a manifest kind of show?
Well, I think for Manifestivity, I think Burna Boy has been with Manifest for so long. He has been his, let's say, music colleague kind of person.
And in 2019, we know they had great collaborations.
Yes, exactly.
One on Manifests,
Yes,
and
yes,
then
the
you
other
know
one too on
returning the
Burna-
favor.
Yeah, on Burna Boy, which got him also part of the Grammy thing. So I think with Manifestivities, Faith Thrones really enjoyed themselves at the Bukum Arena, and the place was really packed with in terms of performance and people. I think it was the last minute Burna Boy build for the events that got people thrown into the venue to buy their tickets at the gate, and then at the end of the day they stepped into the place to have loads of fun over there. So it was the Burna Boy factor. I think that was the one that drew many attentions. And we knew 2019 has seen a successful year for Burna Boy in terms of songs and also record deals, and also so many awards as well and nominations.
Yeah, I mean, I with his album, I mean, I became like a strong Burna Boy fan in 2019, and I absolutely love that album, and his performances also outside. I think the opportunities that he got and how he turned those opportunities, it's been an incredible year for him. And I wonder if we've learned any lessons as Ghanaians. I was trying to follow some of the conversations, people saying, oh, Sarkodie, for instance, went to the state, but he was in a hurry to come back and go and perform in Kumasi. But when you travel, you have to try and create opportunities and be on stages and look at where Burna Boy has got into, that kind of thing. Essentially, I guess, can we follow what Burna Boy is doing? Can we get to that?
Yes, we can, because I think we have what it takes to make sure our music get there, and also we've been doing loads of productions when it comes to loads of good quality works when it comes to our artists here in Ghana, because these are the same people who also come here to this country to also have a feel of how our style of production and also how quality our works are in terms of when they listen to our music. So that's where you have the Nigeria and the Ghana factor here, and then also the Ghana and Nigeria over there. So I think it's a great thing for them, and also it feels. I think that in terms of production wise, our people here has their upper hand, but I feel when they travel outside to go and have their concert and also to have their promotion stuffs, in my small view, I think they must also make sure they try their possible best to link up with these event, these award schemes to find out what it takes. Because I think so. Last year, Burna Boy went to the Grammy and he posted it on his Insta story to find out what it takes for an artist to get to that level. And I think through that, we also what happened, because he really learned a lot and to know in terms of what their criteria and what they want and what they are expecting from him as an artist. So I think this is some of the things that our people here must do as well. Yeah.
All right, let's end with some of your messages on WhatsApp now, and then we'll bring the conversation to an end. This one says, I'm Solomon Edusafo from Efidriase Kofikinata show. Atakwade was fantastic. He deserves the Artist of the Year. Freddie Fest was lit. Which one was Freddie Fest? It was so amazing. We had Kwesiata and Bisakede on one stage. Swaman.
I think it was
Swaman Dadias who really enjoyed Freddie Fest. Big ups to Mr. Freddie. Adi.
I think it's
okay. Which was that?
Bisa Fest.
Bisa Fest, yes, not Freddie Fest.
Yeah, it's Bisa Fest. That's Bisakede's High Life concerts, which also took place at East Legon.
Okay. All right, this one says, Eben from Prestia, Happy New Year. Xmas is all about Tadi. If you were not in Tadi, then was that one to a Christmas? Kofi Kinata is our Messiah. We had Potomanto in second year as well. West Side to the world. Team Move. I'm coming to Takrade in December. I've started planning towards it with the whole family. That's where Christmas really is. This one says, may the good Lord bless Shatawale for what he did during Kofi Kinata's program. And this one says, why not talking about Fancy Gadam show? It was the biggest show of the year. I think it's unfair to say that Stonebwoy took a risk to Tamale Abubakar Mustafa.
Because I think I thought
Fancy Gadam had his own show? I know he performed at...
no, I think it was Macasio who performed with, Stonebwoy in Tamale. But the reason why I'm talking about the risk is people, it's very difficult for our artists.
Yeah, because you know you're in Accra,
and mind you too, there were so many events packed here in Accra as well. So
yeah,
I mean, this was the time for other events to also go to some regions to let them also have some feel of some of these Accra events over there.
I get you, I feel you, and I either said the same thing or I'm with you on that. Charlie, traveling to a place where you are not like the local champion and getting people to come to your concert is not a big deal. So join us. 030221169102. We've got just a little time for you to call us and tell us what your highlights were. Were you at any of the events? How do you think we can double that effort in December this year or throughout the year? It's an election year, so we're going to be competing with lots of political activities as well. So would it be the same? You can give us a call, 030221169102. You're watching the AM show. We'll be back to pick your calls. Samuel is joining us from Takrade. Good morning, Samuel.
Good morning.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
I'm coming to Takrade in December. Oh, it has to be after the elections.
From Kayata, you've not seen you in Tadi
True,
again.
true. I will be back before you know it. But what did it for you?
All the made in Tadi first and the ankle.
Okay.
Yeah, it was massive. Let me take the ankles one. It was massive.
Did you participate or you were just watching from afar?
The new masquerade group in town was at the sea, and come on, we came with 5. This is Takimo. 5.
Move.
5. We came with 5.
I'm coming to join you. Thank you, Samuel.
Next year, your dress is going to be ready, Mama. I know your personal number, and I'll make sure you get that.
Oh, that's nice. I beg. Yes, I have two little boys, so make sure they all get.
Don't worry. They are also set up.
I hear. I thank you. Ahmed is in Newtown. Good morning, Ahmed. Hello, Ahmed. Oh, I am sorry I lost you, but you can call me real back. 030221169102. I'm asking what did it for you. How can we double that effort? Maybe I should ask you, Blagoji, because this is an election year. Yeah. So for you as a blogger, are you strictly doing the entertainment, or you're paying attention also to the politics because of the election?
To all fraternities when it comes to show business. So, mind you, we normally have our peace concert as well. So that's what I'm looking forward for.
Okay.
And also to see if maybe there will be any an artist who will be on let's say any political platform to perform as well, or also to endorse any political party as well. So
okay. Oh, you're looking out for those who endorse political parties.
Yes.
Tahir is in Tamale. Oh no, Abraham in Takrady. And I'll come to you, Tahir. Abraham, good morning. Yes, Abraham, how are you?
I'm good.
Great. Happy New Year to you. Did you participate in any of the activities?
I say you grew up cannot and I say
move.
You play I don't want to say no you didn't say any year. I say on Yago, Tati Yago, or you don't
yeah.
I don't know I am going to see Mama this year. I don't know well it's a brilliant and the time.
Definitely. I think what saved us in Accra was the year of return. Otherwise, hands down, Tadi. Abraham, thank you. Tahiru in Tamale. Good morning, Tahiru.
Good morning, madam.
Yes, sir. What did it for you? Was it the BIM concert?
Well, it was the Dream concert and a lot of activities happened in Tamale during the year under review.
Okay.
And it was massive, especially Makasio was having a show with Shatawale.
Okay.
It was so massive and, you know, it was a lot of activities happening over there. People was dancing, a lot of things happening there. So it was massive actually.
Okay.
And just the beginning of this year, the showbreaker, I mean Makasio, you also have an unforgettable show in Tamal Sports Stadium.
Okay.
Now called Ali Muhammad Sports Stadium.
Yeah.
And it was full up to the max.
Nice.
You know, these guys, you people should watch out. They are doing magic in Tamale here. And very soon they are coming to Accra to conquer. We
are waiting for you. I mean, first Adam did it, so big ups.
Actually, yes, you know, these two guys, they are really bringing the North up to somewhere that we all expected it to be.
Yeah. Tahiru, thank you. Yeah, thank you for sharing. Prince will probably be my last call from Akumadan. Prince, good morning. Happy New Year.
Good morning, Mama V.
Yes.
And happy New Year to you and all the viewers across the globe.
We thank you. What happened in Akumadan? I'm curious.
Hey, Akumadan, we also had our own Jackson came.
Yeah?
But
who's your biggest art? Who is your biggest art?
What I enjoyed was the Pemuka. You know, the Obrafor came to Marcy with a lot of this, and we went there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what I want to refute, the claim of Stoneboy taking the risk to Tamale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stoneboy has a bigger fan base there.
Okay.
So going there isn't the risk at all. Because we have people coming from far away from Bolga, Buku.
Charlie, but filling the stadium is not an easy job.
Yeah, that is why I'm saying that is there. And then if you monitor the social media handle, you could see that he has a lot. Going to Yendi alone to see the Ken, you know, you see the crowd. So it isn't a risk at all.
Okay.
He went to really meet his fans there.
Okay. All right. I like the perspective. Thank you, Prince. Let's speak to Oman. I think Oman is my very last caller from Techiman. Oman? Who is your biggest art in Techiman?
Oh, qualification. I think qualification is doing best in Techiman.
Yeah? Okay, so was there a concert?
Yeah, I think I didn't have the opportunity to attend any, but I was following them and they did a lot of job around Pono East, and they did what? Around one artist to make up, I think the best Pono East. But my bigger artist in the whole Ghana is, I think, Kofi Kinata. He's the best artist.
Hands down.
He performs a lot. I didn't have a chance to attend the start, and I think everything happens in Takrady when it comes to Christmas. Everything happens in Takrady, for sure. You know, but I would like to send one message to all the Gusa people performing. You know, the activities are going on, especially UW. This is Oman 17. I think the UW football team is picking the trophy this time.
Okay, you are here.
Yeah, big.
Thank you for turning my conversation to football. I am grateful. Okay, so that will be it for this conversation. Blagoji.com. Blagoji, thank you for being on the show. We'll be looking out for you. And that will be it for our show. We thank you for joining us this holiday edition. Stay with us here at Joy News. We will see you tomorrow, God willing, at 6 a.m. Think about the Constitution. It's the reason we have a holiday.